Bitcoin has taken Uptober to a whole new level by absolutely exploding out of the gate. I don't actually give any weight to that type of theory, you guys, but so far the bulls really have taken the seat for Bitcoin here moving forward for the start of October. Now, what happened here? Basically, we do have this little range. Like, this is zoomed right into the 1 minute here. You can see after we broke this, we had three perfect touch points. You can see one, two, third one, even a nice fourth one there. After we broke that, I mean, the rest was history. We just absolutely exploded. I did manage to catch this move with a bit of a position. I was actually working on a new scalping strategy, just kind of fine tuning a few things using the MDX algo indicators. But even using my general strategies that I show you guys in my streams and stuff, this is just one of those reasons why, although on the daily chart I was actually quite bearish because we were getting rejected by this downward sloping red resistance line, but I did say when it comes to actually trading, I more so focus on scalping whichever side of the 1 hour trend that we are on using these indicators. And I mean, just look at this. Anytime we came down, that would be this green line here that's just supporting the price. Anytime we're getting those reversal warnings near that price, near that support line, it was just such beautiful entries. And that's why I've said before, you guys, that this is kind of my favorite, one of my favorite scalping strategies is being able to be on the 1 minute chart for really zooming in, getting those tight entries, but being able to kind of have an idea what the 1 hour trend is. So you can see, especially in a trending market, that whenever you get near that, I mean, it can be such a powerful level of easy entries. And I mean, on the 1 minute, obviously, I mean, this might feel like a lot right now. There's W's all over the place, but let's even hop over to the 5 minute chart. You can see that basically after we got a bullish flip of this 1 hour trend here, anytime we were getting W's, these reversal warnings near that 1 hour trend, or specifically when we actually touch and then kind of find support there, just absolutely beautiful entries, nice tight stop losses. So that is one of my favorite scalping strategies, is finding those W's along that the 1 hour trend. But to go even further with that, another strategy I often talk about is when the W's are trending a direction. So here we even have this lining up, just added confluence here, where we have a W and we set a higher low W. Again, another higher low W. Just beautiful entries there. So yeah, that's just getting two different strategies lining up with one. But I was actually fine-tuning a little bit of a new strategy here, just loading up many of those MDX algo trends. So basically, all these trends, I'm still on the 1 minute chart here, but I'm looking at basically everything from a 1 minute to a 1 hour EMA on this trend. So basically looking for those reversal points still on some of those trend lines that the indicator is pointing out. But more specifically, when we start getting a bullish cross of a whole bunch of them, like here we just see a bunch of these different time frame trends are all starting to cross bullish and spread out, and we see upward sloping trending W's to go with that, and either one of these entries would have been absolutely beautiful. Here we have a higher low W here, and we're finding it right along the 1 hour trend there. So absolutely beautiful entry there. I never did catch that one, but I caught this next one where we ended up setting another higher low W right along where we just had a whole bunch of confluence with these different time frame trends. So I ended up taking a little bit of a long there, and the next, basically when it absolutely exploded, the next reversal warning I saw, I closed the rest of my position. So way up here. And just to show you guys, I was in a bit of a private conversation with another guy. We're kind of fine-tuning a couple strategies with these indicators, and I was pointing this out where I had taken my entry and why, kind of a thing. And then when we just absolutely blew up, I just closed my position quick, because you know what? That's a beautiful win there. So take it for what it is. Again, guys, I just really like these indicators and finding my own kind of strategies with them. This strategy was heavily I got confluence from somebody else in the MDX Algo Discord. Just another legend there who, yeah, like I said, we've just discussed different scalping strategies using these indicators and that sort of thing. So just a little something we're working on there. So yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. As I mentioned in my video previous, you guys, I did mention I was a little bit bearish here, but if we ended up breaking out and holding this old resistance as support, I mean, the market may be in a good place, but we still have to be realistic and understand that there is potential resistance up ahead. Many different levels. We have these very serious trend lines, these diagonal sloping trend lines, which we have even respected in the past. Getting this support to resist flip, and even right now where we kind of topped out, you can see that we're just kind of getting close to that level of resistance, and another trend line up here as well. And then just looking even horizontals, you guys, we do have more resistance up ahead. Just if I even bring up the indicators here, you can see that the MDX Algo 3 indicator is just automatically pointing out a bunch of bright red boxes here, just showing that we are in these little bit of supply zones. So a lot of crypto being unloaded at these levels, and even right before or right between the boxes that the indicator automatically put up there, I just mapped out this little bit of a resistance box, and my reasoning for that is just looking for Fibonacci's, you guys. I'm pulling from top to bottom because I am looking for a resistance point, and that would be the pocket between the 786 and 886 Fibonacci's there, which you guys know if you are familiar, and if you've been on a lot of my streams and seen a lot of my videos, you'll know that I always point out that Fibonacci pocket, and I think it's respected so well. So if we end up getting up towards that level, I think that's just more potential resistance up ahead. So just be careful moving forward, you guys. Not all hope is lost. I don't want to sound like there's absolutely no bullish case for Bitcoin, because on the grand scheme of things, we have a very nice uptrend going still. We had this high back here, broke that high, set this bigger shoulder here. We basically have shoulder. This might be a head and shoulders, as a lot of people have pointed out in the past. Well, more so very recently. But yeah, we basically had this upward sloping market where we were just setting higher lows. We ended up very slightly even breaking above this. It was a bit of a failed break, a little bit of a fake out, but a higher high nonetheless. So the lowest point between those two levels would be down here, and look how well we have respected that support once again. So as far as the macro trend goes, technically where Bitcoin was finding support here is the higher low support on the macro trend. So to see it holding so beautifully as well, this was kind of a level of resistance on the macro trend as well when we were downtrending. So to see us break that resistance, flip it into support on a daily time frame like this, that is nice. The one thing that I have concerns of with this is if we end up coming back down and testing this support some more. I mean, I don't know how many more hits it can take before it gives out. And if it does give out, I mean, it may be a very quick drop to some much lower prices. So just something to be cautious of there, you guys. But as it stands right now, the bulls are giving us this nice big breakout. We do have some resistance coming up ahead, so just proceed with caution, you guys. Like I said, I'm mostly trading, just looking for scalps whichever direction the 1 hour trend is telling me, and just which way the W's on my indicators here are trending. Very strong confluence when I'm choosing which direction I'm scalping this market. So if that does interest you guys, I do have a 15% discount link down below, so be sure to check that out. If that is something you get involved with, you guys, the indicators are great, but I would say half or even more of the value is actually in the private Discord channel, the VIP of MDX Crypto here. There is myself and other traders in the group that do live coaching sessions. Every day, pretty much, there is a live event of some kind in the Discord. So a super helpful community. Definitely get on board with that if you do end up checking out the indicators. So other than that, what can we look for? If we do end up losing some serious levels here, you can see that I do have this green box mapped out here. Actually, I'll bring up the MDX Algo 3 at first. You can see that it is outlining a demand zone down here. That's this light green box here. And that just goes back to our previous low before we had that nice big pivot to the upside there. So obviously a level of demand there that people with deep pockets are willing to step in and buy. If we end up changing the market structure here, I think it's possible that we even go down a little bit further than that. And my reasoning again would just be Fibonacci's, but this time, since I'm looking for a bounce point, I'm going from bottom to top, looking for support. And you can see once again, that's just basically outlining my 786, 886 Fibonacci pocket, which you guys know, I absolutely love that pocket when looking for confluence. And as well, it's just a nice level. We had support in this level back here. It flipped into resistance here, and then we got back above. So I think that would be an important level in the market if we do end up just taking a tumble to the downside. I'm not saying we have to end up breaking this support and going down. Like I said, we still do have this support, and support is support until it's broken. So just be cautious moving ahead, guys, because like I said, there is resistance up ahead, but I don't think it's looking all too bad right now. We're going to have to see what happens if we end up, let's say, just dropping straight back down and losing this level that was resistance. Now we're holding it as support so far. Today we came back, tested it, and absolutely blew up. So if we end up losing that level of support again, then I think it's very possible we can chalk that up to a fake out, and we may end up just getting pushed down through our support at that point. But obviously we're going to have to see how and when that happens. And yeah, anyways, friends, if you did appreciate this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you, like I said earlier, if you do want access to these beautiful indicators as well as being part of these live streams that are put on by myself and, like I said, other coaching events as well in MDX Crypto's VIP Discord, there's a 15% discount referral link down below to join. And I will be doing any of my trading on the MEXC crypto exchange, where they're currently offering my followers up to $20,000 in trading bonuses and 10% reduced trading fees for life. There's no KYC there. There's access to insane amounts of leverage for degens such as myself, not financial advice obviously, and plenty of trading pairs there as well, you guys. Lots of altcoins and stuff like that. So you'll find my referral link down below for that as well. And with that, I'm out. Stay safe, my friends. Peace.